So, Asorans Abroad, it's been a while. Last time we had a very, very shorter but more roleplay focused episode. You can see that we started combat 20 days ago.
Yep.
So it's been about 20 days since we played. We find the
Did
party.
we have combat last round?
We did not, no. But,
No, that was
but
the
while
last time.
but while selecting Akuma's character by accident, I pressed the start combat button, and it wasn't working. So, we find ourselves in the Grey Bat, the friendly tea shop that we've been basically spending most of our time outside of trying to make some money. The party has gotten 11,102 gold pieces, still 39,000 gold short from their charter. As you sit for breakfast tea, you are all working together to try to figure out the next crazy scheme that doesn't involve flipping coins with the devil.
Actually, flipping coins with the devil sounds like a good plan.
I mean, it was a good plan, and then I lost it because it was either I won and the campaign would have been immediately over, or I lost and kept going.
Yeah. We literally almost ended the entire campaign last week.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do next?
Well, we have some time before we can go and have you fight in the arena again for money. How many days do we have left for that?
5.
5 days on that. We could try and go gamble again, but why? It was somewhat fun, but did not net us much.
No, if anything, it's us doing it again. It's just gonna make us lose more money.
Yeah. City hasn't asked us to complete any jobs, and what is her name? Tao, have you heard anything that we might be able to do?
She says, actually, Leon was supposed to show up today to get you a newer work.
And he still hasn't.
Should we go visit him? No.
He has new art. But, this is him.
Speak of the devil.
Oh!
Speak of the Kuma.
He sort of sits down next to you, Ayami, and he sort of gives a general wave to you all. Hello there, friends.
Hello, Leon. We were just about to ready to go out to look for you.
Yes, I come with a more urgent job from a friend of my noble house.
Oh?
He says, yes, it's a more discreet job, but it's there's plenty of gold behind it.
Okay.
He says, a man who lived, a nobleman above my station, named Hao and Lai. He requires a package delivered to him from a area in the slums in the north. However, he's received news that some bandits or thugs are looking to reclaim this package or steal it for themselves. I'm not aware of what the package is, but he needs someone to meet his chief of security in the slums and bring the package to him in the south tonight.
Interesting.
He says, The job pays 10,000 gold. It's simple package delivery with possibility of a little bit of fighting. I think that's plenty worth it.
10,000 gold, you
Is
say?
this
Yeah.
under the table or?
Well, I'm not sure. It's unlikely that it's illegal, just very important to him.
Makes
They want
sense.
discretion.
It would be happening tonight under cover of the cradle. And you'd be picking the package up with the chief of security and taking it to the south. Apparently he doesn't want just any random guards or mercenaries handling it. He wants people that he knows he can trust, and I vouch for you.
I don't see why not.
It does seem like it'll at least get us some coin.
Tao pipes up. She says, "Oh, it's all very unusual, don't you think?"
Perhaps a little. What exactly would we be delivering?
He says, "I was not told. I was simply told that it was a chest containing something very valuable.
Hmm.
Possibly gold, treasure. Could be anything."
How well do you know these noble friends of yours?
How? Well, I don't know him personally, but his family and mine are very close.
Hmm.
Long have our houses been aligned through marriages and deals, etc.
Interesting. I don't see why we shouldn't take this.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a weird feeling about it, but I'm sure we'll manage.
Well, I have high hopes. The closer we can get, how go your money-making journeys?
Uh, well, currently, after a little bit, actually, the chest thing doesn't seem to show up with the amount of money, or is it?
It's on Tau. You currently have 11,102 gold.
Well, with a little bit of bit of luck on our side, with the casino. About looking at around 11, an expedition down in the sewers, looking at around 11,000, give or take.
Oh, well, that's much more than what I gave you originally. He says, we're doing good work then.
Indeed.
Said,
Well.
hopefully this job will go swimmingly, and we won't need to worry about it.
That would be lovely.
Yeah, and just all, and all Beth does is just kind of knock on the table.
And I'll draw a card from the Haro deck.
Alright, give me a D54.
53. Man, I almost critically succeeded on a. That would be hilarious.
Alright. This card is the Betrayal.
I mean, let's be real.
This is the neutral evil card of Charisma, which represents selfishness, stealing, and envy.
I mean, let's be
We're
real.
stealing the package, right?
No, that's probably regarding to the
That is hilarious.
Alright.
That's ominous.
He says, oh, I wouldn't put too much stock in that kind of superstition.
It hasn't led us astray so far.
It just looks over at him with the they have been right 90% of the time. Kind of look.
He says, "Alright, well, here's the address." He hands you a piece of paper, Ayami. "And the meeting's happening at sundown."
Alright.
Good luck, my friends. I'll be back.
What's the current time?
It's afternoon.
Mm.
He says, "Good luck, my friends. I'll be back in a few days."
Good luck.
Yep, I wave him off at least.
Alright, the door closes.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Howard says, "I see you drawing from those cards. What is that?"
This. And she kind of, with a bit of flair, lays them out on the table. These belong to one of my ancestors. My grandmother gave them to me when I was sent to the shrine. They are harrow cards.
Harrow.
Some,
Is that a fortune telling?
yes.
I've never heard that word before.
How to explain? I'm currently also attempting to think of how to explain it.
I was about to say, harrow is not something that is common to Xiaolang. It is very much a northern tradition, like Rashomon and the nations of Ikrun. The tarot and harrow decks are both very rare around here.
And these are old, somewhat ornate.
Yeah.
Well, the family doesn't really know where my ancestor got them. And, in all truth, I simply draw a card. I don't really do readings like one is supposed to. I simply find that sometimes it's well guided to have a look at what the future holds.
She sort of shrugs. My mother used to be into that sort of thing, superstitions. Although she prayed to the immortals, not harrow decks.
Oh, I don't pray to it. I feel a strange connection to these cards. I am out of game. I'm referring to the fact that I'm a harrow bloodline sorcerer who steals other people's luck and fortune.
Makes sense. Well, I suppose. Do you need anything from here before you head to that location?
No, I think it's mostly waiting for the time and place.
All right. Would anyone like to do anything or anything else in town before we meet in the slums?
I got nothing. Cause I can't
No,
think of
I
anything
don't have
to
anything
really.
I need to do.
Yeah, I can't think of anything I'd need to buy or anything.
I don't have much on my end.
No, I'm good. There is something I want to do, but I haven't thought about how I'm going to go about it yet.
All right. 1 second. Alright, so we're gonna wait until nightfall, or just before sunrise, and then we're gonna head out to the slums for the address that you were given.
Yeah.
Alright. Grab your tokens, and we'll go to that map.
I would actually like to scout out the route before we actually go to pick up.
What, the route from the slums to his house?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Give me survival. Or, knowledge local.
Alright. Here goes. Literally nothing.
Okay.
That's a 6.
You walk up and down. During the daytime, especially, these streets look very normal. There's some back alleys that you could use to make quicker paths, but everything seems relatively fine. Nothing unusual. No one looking for something specific.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to the area. All right, tell me when you arrive.
I
Okay,
am
if you
here.
zoom out, the address you're supposed to meet them at is this one.
This big red one, or this?
No. That one.
Yeah. All right, you walk through as sun is setting. People are going about their nighttime routines. You see mothers hurriedly getting their kids inside, people packing their stuff up from when they were obviously setting up some sort of market stalls or shops. And you see, especially with you guys as obvious looks as adventurers, you see there you do pull quite a few heads.
Precautionarily, I'm going to precast mage armor.
All right.
How long does shield last again? Rounds?
A minute per
minute.
level.
A minute per level? Nah, I'll cast it if shit happens, because that's... I only have so many shields prepped.
Yeah, let me go to spells.
When you turn the corner here, you see there is a collection of personal guard, along with a man in a armored coat. They stand next to a large locked chest. The chest is open. As they turn, the man sort of hails you.
Hello.
Hello there, he says. You are the people?
We are some people. We are here to meet someone about a chest. I'm guessing we're the people.
It's just you four?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright. My master, Hao, has tasked us with delivering this chest. The chest is quite large. It's about the size of a small... I mean, it is like a... It's a considerable chest. So much so that you'll probably need 2 people to carry it. He says, as soon as the sun goes down, we are to move this chest to the manor of my lord. You see that he is armed with... they are all armed with daggers. They don't have swords or any major armor. They're just all armed with daggers and leather armor. He says, alright. There's a few ground rules. If we are attacked, I would like to ask that you avoid killing any of them. There are some rumors going around that a gang of miscreants or thieves may attempt to intercept this package. If that is the case, as I said, you will avoid killing them as much as possible. If it happens by accident, that can be explained as self-defense. However, my lord asks that you avoid to kill.
Fair. I would say.
I hope
Alright.
that you are capable of such feats.
We'll
If we
manage.
have to.
He says, second rule. If we get separated, you are not to open the chest under any circumstance. Is this understood?
Yeah.
Crystal.
Yes.
Yes.
Those are the only two conditions. Let's get moving. My guards can carry this, or if any of you are very strong, you can help carry it as well.
I'm not quite very strong, as you would believe.
One person with the strength over 15 can carry this by themselves, or two people with strengths under 15 have to spend their, have to carry it, basically, and move at the same time.
I can carry it.
Yeah. I'm not going to because I have
Uh,
strength to 7.
Zulan, can you move the chest? I made you an owner of it. Okay, you can move the chest, good.
No, I can't. I can drag it, but it doesn't move.
It is moving.
It's not moving for me.
Does
It's
everyone
over
else see
here,
it? Does
correct?
anyone else see it right here? Now it's
Yeah,
it's
I
way over
see it.
here.
Oh, hold up. I can hover over tokens. It's there it goes. It just popped.
Or you can drag over both yourself and it and use the arrow keys. Move you guys together. Alright, what's it called? The chest is, like, meaty. It's pretty heavy. While you're holding this chest, you can only take a move action. And of course your hands are full, and you are considered flat-footed while holding it.
Even though I cannot be over encumbered.
Yes. Oh, wait, you can't be over encumbered?
No.
Oh, yeah, because you're a turtle folk.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you have the dwarf feature. I forgot about that. Okay, yep, you are not flat-footed then. But you still cannot do anything that requires two hands.
Okay.
Alright. As you sort of move the chest around, you see that there clearly is something in the chest. It's not like the chest is full of something like coins. There's a single, like, large item that is within the chest.
It's a dead body.
Definitely doesn't smell like a corpse, no. In fact,
Sweet.
it doesn't smell like much, although it's slightly scented, like a pleasant scent.
Oh, here's where hoping charm person and hypnotism can come in handy.
Commander Liu draws his dagger, and so do his guards, and they say, "Alright, let's get moving." Okay.
I'll follow a little closer to the front.
Okay, and this is where we can choose our formation.
Can I put the chest inside? How much carry it with my tentacle?
With your one tentacle? No, you'd have to use a tentacle and a hand.
Okay.
Also, you have a tentacle?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you can carry it with your tentacle and your hand. But that would leave one hand free.
Alright.
Alright, this is the formation we're doing.
I'm stepping up a little bit because I have to make.
My guard, one of the guards will be positioned to cover your flank, Zhulang.
Yeah.
They are not super good guards. They are just level 1 rogues, level 1 aristocrats. Alright. You begin to make your way through the city. You obviously get weird looks from people, but no one stops you or does anything specific. Let's get some more sneaky music. Alright. How's everybody doing today?
Today,
good.
fine.
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Been playing too much Pokemon.
Oh, you're playing the new one?
Yeah, I'm almost done, and I've only had it for 3 days.
I've been playing a lot of Shadow of War.
I wish I had time to play video games. I've been doing a lot of fleshing out organizations and shit on the World Anvil.
Nice.
That's basically what I've been doing all day.
I've been trying to use World Anvil. I hate it.
I was about to say I have the next 4 days off, so I'm gonna spend all that time either running games or updating the World Anvil.
I still have no idea what I would play in any other Pathfinder games.
It'll
Not
come
good
to
at
you in time.
building characters.
All right. I'm gonna roll some stuff to see what happens. You begin making your way through town. Specifically, Commander Liu, who he introduces himself as, Commander Liu, will lead you through side alley, unpopulated streets. And he's very, very adamant about keeping up the pace. So he's slightly miffed that the person with a 20-foot speed is the one carrying the chest.
I mean, it gives him more chances to check that we aren't going to get jumped.
Everyone, give me perception checks.
Okay.
Commander Liu will also roll. Somehow, by the way, he's a level 1 rogue, level 1 aristocrat, but he has 6 ranks in perception.
That is weird.
He has 44 skill ranks. This is kind of silly.
I mean, I guess he just trains a lot.
I mean, mechanically should be possible, but that's what the character sheet says. I just literally imported Courtier Spy. By the way, Akuma, this whole journey is considered dim light.
Nice.
So your dark vision, you have 360 feet of dark vision. And on top of that, low light vision. Alright. You continue to make your way through alleys and streets. At one point, a guard obviously is, like, wondering, like, hey, what are you guys doing? But Commander Liu easily waves him off. He explains that they're delivering something to the Enlai estate, and the guard's like, oh, okay, goodbye.
No question, just. Oh, okay.
My food will be here in 11 to 16 minutes.
Yay.
Alright, 1 second.
I wish you luck with that, Tanky. Usually when they say that, it's 30 minutes.
Well, I've been waiting for 30 minutes already. They said it'd be 40 to 50 minutes.
I think I just have bad delivery. A lot of people who are ordering delivery are just slow delivery drivers. Because they say 30 minutes, I wait an hour, and then it's 30 more minutes on top of that.
Commander Liu leads you through a side street that crosses, like, in an alley right in between a selection of residential homes.
Can I go above the? Can I be flying, a little bit ahead of or above everybody right now?
Yeah, sure. Well, like on rooftops and stuff like that?
Yep.
Okay. Position yourself.
I'd be over here so that I could.
All right.
I'd be jumping up and down, around just so that I'd be able to view things that might be happening.
Alright, give me perception from there. As you are sort of perched up on the, what's the things called at the top of the, shingles?
Yeah, shingles.
Why am I linked to the chest?
As you're selecting both tokens at once.
Crappy.
Alright.
I'm not.
Alright, gang.
When you come in, it initially is linked to a whole bunch of things. You'll have to go ahead and do a quick drag to unselect everything and then just select yours.
Just drag on the map and then go
Okay, got it.
select your character.
I did it.
All right, as you guys step out, you're holding the chest. You guys hear the creaks of several doors opening at once. Specifically, the door in front of you right here slowly creaks open, as well as the doors on the second floor patio of this barn, or this warehouse, also creak open. And stepping outside, you see, and as well as one person turns from this alley, which unfortunately Kuma failed to see him. You see several men step out of these cloaked areas wielding short swords. These sort of like very thin, straight swords. They step out with the swords drawn, and one of them gestures at you. This has gone on far enough, Liu. Hand it over. Liu holds his dagger up and sort of looks at you guys.
Why do I have access to the damn chest? What?
Well, because you can move it. All the players have owners of it, because you guys all can drag it.
Oh, fair enough.
Or attempt to drag it.
Yeah.
Not all of us could actually drag
For whatever reason, I was selecting both. I was trying to figure out how to unselect it. It's fine.
There is a standstill moment where everyone has their weapons drawn. All these thugs are wielding... They're wielding short swords, and they also have what appears to be on their belts. They have throwing daggers.
I need to read the description of a spell.
Zhang, what are you doing? You just click the spell?
I'm casting Enlarge Person on myself.
Okay.
Damn it. What am I?
So you set the chest down.
No. Okay.
Yes,
I only need
have
one
to.
hand.
Oh yeah, you need to because your extracts, you drink them.
Yep.
Okay. You quickly chug a bottle of some strange, and you immediately grow inside.
Now, gentlemen, why don't you freeze? And I'm going to cast hypnotism.
Okay.
I need to roll 2d4, and I
All right. As you quickly grow up, as grow in size, Ayami quickly raises her hands forward, and there is a flashing of lights. Where would you like to target hypnotism?
So as long I can target this guy and any creatures that are not within 30
Okay. Yep.
feet.
Just click the spell, and it'll give you the it'll give you an area.
Use spell. So if I target, say, this guy, any guy within 30 feet of him also can be affected by the spell.
All right. You quickly raise your hands up and cast the spell as everyone else gets into combat stances. We're going to roll initiative.
Do I get to roll 2d4 hit die to fascinate? Will negates.
Of course you do. This was the initiative. Oh, the thing that starts initiative. Yes.
Ouch, that was horrible. That was a shitty roll. Well, I mean, it could work in my favor, though.
Oh,
I mean,
either going 19th or I rolled a 19.3. Let's see. And I will say, Will to negate is actually 16 because it's an enchantment spell and I'm a Kitsune.
All right. Okay, they're all gonna make will saves. As you raise your hands forward, there's a flashing of lights and strange colors, and all of the thugs drop. They sort of become limp, but they don't fall over. They just
So-
stand in.
I actually have to roll for this to see how many. It's like the sleep spell in 5e.
All right.
And it's 3 hit die of creatures.
Okay, all of these creatures are 2 hit dice. You can affect one of them.
Okay, well, I'll get this guy who's close. And he's affected for another roll. Dash roll. 6 rounds, he is fascinated. I think that's how it works. This spell is not super concise on how it works, but it is interesting.
Hypnotism. Yep. Last 2d4 rounds.
So I rolled 2d4
Okay.
for the round.
This guy-
So
This guy's fascinated. He can literally do nothing. So he stands there completely entranced. And he's just stopping and staring blankly at you for that many rounds. However, he's not helpless, and if you attack him, he gets to react as normal. He just doesn't do anything until it's over. Alright. Oh, I think that's my food. 1 second, and then I will begin combat.
Man, that felt like a really cool thing to do. I wish I got more of them.
I'm back.
Howdy. Welcome back.
Alright, top of the round is the thug that can't do anything, so he does nothing.
Okay.
Up next, this thug. As you cast the spell, he notices affect one of his friends, and he will run up and swing his, he will jab forward with his short sword at you.
Much I can do about that.
Wait,
He does move into people's range, though.
Yeah.
And those
He
targets,
hasn't moved through it yet.
and those targets are flat-footed as they have not acted yet this round, and don't have opportunity attacks. He jabs forward with the sword, but you quickly sidestep it. The mage armor protecting you from the majority of the blow. Etragan, now it's your turn.
Well, I can do is I can use it uses my does it use my action to 5-foot step?
It does not.
I'm going to 5-foot step, and recasting hypnotism does not do much other than possibly assuredly maybe getting rid of this guy from initiative for a couple rounds, which is what I think is good. So I'm going to wave my hands and cast hypnotism again.
All right. Who would you like to target?
Well, I'm targeting this guy.
Okay, cool.
I don't think anyone else is within range afterwards. Nope.
All right. He fails to save.
So I
You-
physically can't fail, but two, and he's fascinated for 3 rounds.
All right. As you step back, you raise your hands up, and there's a flash of lights. He's enthralled by it, and he stands there looking at you.
Even with his combat bonus, he wouldn't have made it.
Akuma.
I am going to go ahead and I think I'm just gonna be mean and blast a little bit here and see how things work. So I'm going to first use Minute Hand, which allows me to make a swift action attack using my Hadouken. So I will. Oh, I have to move slightly. Well, no, I can hit this guy here. I will swift action attack this guy here. That is, yeah. So we'll. This is at a -2 for my Hadouken. So attack roll bonus -2. Single attack. And that's a touch attack.
So who are you blasting?
Yeah, this guy here that is right below, so.
All right. The creature is no longer fascinated, but he does take 8 damage as he's blasted with his energy.
Then I am going to go ahead and do. I am going to move over to here, I think. Let's see. Yep.
His ribs are really good. Good choice.
And I will do a flurry strike, which uses a standard action to make 2 attacks. So then I will do my first one against this guy here. How do you mark this one again? There we go. My first one against that guy there. Again, I'm going to do Hadouken. That's a touch attack.
All right,
And my
he's
second one
blasted.
against this guy here. So I'm just leaving a whole bunch of attacks out. Oh, that's probably a miss.
That is a miss, yes.
Okay. Those are my Hadoukens.
This guard right here will 5-foot step, draw his dagger, and try to stab the guy. That is a crit, but is not confirmed, so it does 1 damage.
Oof.
Nice.
You can tell immediately, these guys are not regular guards. They look like people who are not really trained in fighting.
As proven via him not doing well with that dagger.
Very large Zhulang.
I am.
Still holding the chest.
Yep. Gonna cast Line Breaker.
Oh, by the way, all my damage is non-lethal.
Alright.
It's just a choice I can make for my Hadouken.
Okay, you reach into your pouch of potions and pull out your extract of Line Breaker. You now have a 20-foot movement speed bonus when charging.
I still have move. I will. Oops. That's not what I want. That's what I want. I will 5-foot step. And end my turn.
Alright. Commander Liu and this guard will take the hint and get out of your way so you can actually charge. Hey, Beth.
No, this poor man.
Well, I was gonna move, but this person's no longer stunned, so I can't really get it out of the way. I'm just gonna try and disarm the individual. Yeah.
You have reach, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I can't ping, but like the one right next to me, I'm gonna disarm.
I know what you mean.
I just need to remember what the penalty is for trying to disarm, unless there's an option for that.
Yep, there is. Just make a CMD check, or CMB check. It's on your front page where the summary is.
Okay.
And because the scarf is a disarming weapon, right?
Yeah, it has disarm, yep.
Yep, so you have a +2 to the roll.
Oh, so.
And you need to beat DC 15.
That with your +2.
That is with the
from-
+2, sadly.
Alright, well.
Tiger to defender, sadly.
Yeah.
This thug up here, who was just blasted, reaches down to his belt, takes out a throwing knife as a move action, and then will chuck it up at Akuma. He has a -2 to this roll, because that's 1 range increment away. Okay. He flips the dagger in his hand before chucking it at you, Akuma. You sidestep it, and it lands and hits the shingle near you.
I will laugh and say, "Good throw! Thank you for the extra dagger."
Commander Liu will step to the side and he will reach into his pocket and drink a potion. That is his turn. This guard right here will run up to this guy and attack him.
Does he get any bonus for this guy being fascinated?
No, because any hostility immediately breaks the fascination.
Okay.
He jabs forward, and the guy will sidestep him. Oh, it just barely misses. At the top of the round, you see some people coming up the street, Akuma.
Oh.
I will yell, incoming!
There is a group of people wearing a similar garb to the thugs, as well as a man in a noble attire, with a crest you don't recognize, wielding a beautiful-looking dueling sword.
Well, it's a good thing I saved my color spray.
Good thing I saw burning hands and charm persons.
Burning cans is lethal.
I can't help it. I have one non-lethal spell and it's not super useful.
This thug will stab forward, jabbing the guard, doing 3 damage. This guard now realizes that he doesn't want to get cornered. He will 5-foot step right here and stab the guard. That is a crit, but it doesn't confirm, just barely. The guard takes 4 damage. Etragan. Or Ayami.
Your fortune is mine. And I kind of reach and grab, and I seem to pull something targeting
Alright.
this guy. He needs a will save. I forget what the DC here is. I think it's 10. I'm not sure if he... No, this is an enchantment, so he passes. Because I don't have max charisma yet.
Alright.
Yeah, because my will save for that would be 10 plus charisma plus nothing.
Plus half your level.
Oh, he doesn't pass then.
Nice.
Because that makes it 15. I assume we round down.
Yes, we do round down.
So, he is confused as I use Twisted Fortune.
Alright. Would you like to move or do anything else?
I'm going to... Oh, not target myself. For the moment, I'm going to step here and end my turn because there's not much I can do.
Akuma, it's your turn.
I am going to screw myself over horribly.
That's the spirit.
I will land right there. And...
Hame.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
And I will go ahead and... okay, the Spark Strike part of this is is lethal. The rest of it is non-lethal. I can't control the Spark Strike part of it. So I'm going to roll the Spark Strike part of it first. This is... I don't know that it's going to hit. That don't count the attack roll, just the damage on it.
Alright, who's taking the damage?
It'll be the guy right in front of me. And then this is the touch attack for that particular attack roll. I'm still working on trying to get it to work correctly.
Are you in the air or on the ground?
I'm on the ground now. I am defending you guys.
Okay.
So that's a touch attack of 9. I'm assuming that misses.
That does miss.
Okay, so none of it hits.
Okay, you land down and fire off a shower of sparks. However, they dodge out of the way. The noble with the dueling sword speaks to you, Akuma. He says, "Step aside, beast. I'm only seeking the package. Give it over and you will not be harmed."
Can't do that. Sorry.
Okay, these thugs will approach you.
Oh, I expected them to surround him. Oh,
He trips as he is attempting to move over these barrels. This guard will 5-foot step right here. Alright, he hits. He deals 1 damage. Nice. They don't have any penalties, by the way. They're just rolling the worst number.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright, next. Zhu Lang.
How does overrun work?
You make an overrun check, and if you succeed, you run through targets.
Okay. And that's included in a charge, or?
You can make it as part of a charge, I believe, right? Spider, do you know?
Yes. Yes,
Okay, yes.
you can make it as part of a charge.
I will.
Although doing it without the feat will get you provoked.
Okay. I have 80 feet of movement.
giant turtle curb stomping people as he runs away around with a chest.
Okay, I'm gonna charge. Oops, no, not that. Can you get rid of these things that I accidentally drew? I clicked the wrong measure tool.
Click the measure tool and then you can.
I got it.
delete them.
Okay. Alright. I will.
You start your charge, make an overrun check, which is just CMB.
Yeah.
And while you do, he will attempt to
I get a
stab you.
+2.
Yep.
He's confused as well.
Mm-hmm.
Confused people can still make opportunity attacks, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I need to fight.
That does not hit you. And you run right past him. Oh wait, no, that does hit you. You only have 13 AC right now. Alright, so you take 6 damage.
Confused character will not make attacks of opportunity against any creature that is not already devoted to attacking.
Alright.
And this guy devoted to stabbing this guy.
Alright. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Hey, you run right past him, and you run up. Are you still... Oh, I assume you set the chest down. Okay.
No, I'm carrying the chest with me.
Oh, it didn't move with you.
Oh wait, I didn't hit the charge bonus or anything on that. Oops. Oh,
That would have missed.
Yeah.
Okay, with a tentacle in one claw, you're holding the chest, and the other... and you charge forward and snap down. As you do, the chest is sort of jostled. And, the noble is now going to focus you. He shouts up, "Be careful with that!" Hey, Beth.
I'd be kind of in a tough spot. No, I don't want to go from there. There is no way I can do that, huh? Not really, no. Okay, fine. Oh, great, now that's just... Okay, I am gonna use my actions to double move. Up to here, which does provoke an attack.
Alright.
Nope, he's confused.
Nope, he's confused. You're right.
He devoted himself to attacking this guy before he got confused.
But yeah, that's my full action, because I used it to basically go 60 feet.
The fair warning, I have no abilities that are not lethal.
That's okay. Do what you need to
Neither
Yeah.
does Zulang, to be fair.
Zulang can non-lethally bite people.
Can you make non-lethal with natural?
You can, but it's at a -4.
Okay.
do. I think I'm the only one that has naturally non-lethal.
This thug in front of you will swing. However, it scrapes against your shell.
Your great big meaty shell.
Not meaty.
Your great big hard carapace.
Wei Zedong will 5-foot step forward. And he will... let's see. He will full attack you non-lethally.
He will full attack you. Non-lethally, of course.
Fuck me. I hate 15-foot cones. It's like nothing lines up right.
He steps forward and swings the dueling sword. But it scrapes against you. Hand that over. This won't need to be a fight.
Give me a good enough reason and I will.
This thug will swing while you say that. Crit, but not confirmed. 3 damage.
That 3 damage is just leaving marks on the shell.
This thug will attempt a cool acrobatic thing to jump off this balcony. Oh man, he's pretty cool. He does a cool jump and a roll, and then he steps forward to attack this guard.
But he steps forward.
Crit, but not confirmed.
That seems to be your thing tonight, Tanky.
I keep critting.
And then not confirming. That's like the
5-foot
5th
step.
one.
Attack Akuma. That scrapes against you, but doesn't even pierce your skin. That's his turn. This guard will 5-foot step, swing with his dagger. Missing. This thug will swing, but instead of the blade, he will try to hit him with the pommel of the sword to knock him out.
Wait, which thug?
This one right here.
Okay.
Alright,
They're being everybody's being really nice.
Except for me and what might happen to this poor man who's
this
confused.
guard is knocked unconscious as the thug holds the pommel of the sword almost like how you would hold brass knuckles and punches the guard in the face, knocking him out. He's unconscious. Sleep.
Plus sleep.
This thug will do the same to the other guard. Actually, no, he's still pretty... He's gonna make a normal attack.
Wait, this guy?
Yep.
He needs to roll to see if he stabs himself.
Oh, you're
does
right.
Nothing or can act normally.
normally. So he got his 21 in for 2 damage.
Oh yeah, that is act normally. Damn.
Yep, needed to be 10 more.
All right, 2
Otherwise,
damage.
he would have Sudoku'd himself on the sidewalk. That would have been funny, but
Ayami.
I point at this guy, and I'm gonna cast Daze. Will I?
He fails.
Uh,
He loses the
he
next. He loses the next turn. He can't take any actions.
Yep. I don't know if that means I can run by him.
Yep, he can't take reactions.
I still have move. I could get here and then here.
Yep.
Which is not very good. I could get to this square and just get ganged up on by 4 of them. I don't think it's worth me moving. Making them come to me is better. Because then I can also just use hypnotism again. Or burning hands. No matter what, I'm not in a good spot. You know what? Because I can't double move, I'm gonna move... Yeah, I'll move here.
Why can't you double move?
Because
I
he
used my
uses action
to
against
daze.
Daze.
Ah.
I got left behind on the back lines with 4 guys.
True.
One of whom is on a balcony. That's it.
Akuma.
I'm going to move right here.
That-
Yes, I realized that that pulls a lot of attack of ops. I am going to fly up and fly over. I have enough speed to make it.
All right, that will provoke from 2 then. Just the guy that you fly in front of and the guy you land next to.
Okay.
Miss. Miss.
And then I am going to go ahead and Horizon Wind Lancet, which is a extra D6 worth of damage to the guy that is in front of so this guy here. I'm actually attacking the guy that's away from me.
Yep. All right, give me a split. Give me a hit.
This pulls another, if he has multiple attacks of ops, this will pull another attack of op.
He does not.
Okay. Now that would all be non-lethal on this particular one.
Hey, that deals what? 315 damage?
Yep.
He's still standing, but he is badly hurt.
Okay.
This thug, 5-foot step to meet Abeth,
Okay.
and will swing his short sword at her.
That's
18.
a... Hang on.
That is a hit.
No! Hang on.
Oh.
Because I did move a lot of movement. My AC effectively is now currently... If the sheet will want to load up. No, that my AC, because I moved more than 10 feet, is actually 18.
Alright, Tygo's the defender.
Yay, dancing scarves.
Yep, he swings his sword at you, and you bring the scarf up, and it sort of pushes the sword out of the way of your body. Okay. This thug will 5 step to be flanking with Ayami.
This poor dazed guard.
He
Maybe.
stabs, still misses.
I don't think that breaks my daze, hopefully.
Nope. Not Akuma. Juleng.
I will look at Wei Zedong. Give me a reason to give you this chest.
Liu, as you say that, Liu speaks up. If you give them that chest, you won't get your pay. As you're saying this, Wei Zedong is at the same time swinging at Akuma as he's opportunity attacking. What do you want to do? Are you just waiting for an answer?
You're gonna
I will.
if you wait for an answer. And I put myself there for I took the top attack of opportunity so that you could be flanking.
I will non-lethally full round.
You are still holding the chest, so 2 of your full rounds are not functional.
Yep.
Okay. You bite down. Who are you biting?
Wei.
All right. Ooh, nice hit. 20.
16.
Oh, did you not add the? Oh, you didn't. Okay, then that misses.
I also forgot to hit flanking.
That still
So,
misses.
18.
He has 19 AC. Hey, Beth.
I'm kind of torn. I can either. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna 5-foot step here because it's just, gets me out of a lot of danger. But this leads to an opportunity. I can either go here and deal with 2, no problem, or I could risk it. Zhu Lang would have to make the resist, but I could get 3.
Do what you need to do.
This is going to be color spray. That's the reason why I'm trying to debate. Do I color spray?
What is it? A will?
Will save, yeah.
It's a will save.
Yeah, I'll fill that. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because I could either do that, hit 3 people here, probably also you, or I can hit guarantee 2.
Do what you need to do.
Guarantee also isn't true. They could succeed.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, fine. I will.
All right. You channel the energy out and you
50%.
extend your hand, and there is a blast of rainbow energy.
Yeah,
You all must make. Oh, click the spell so they can just click the thing.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do.
Thank you. Man, those ribs are really good. Good ribs. All right.
And
Will
it's
saves.
And it's a save of. Well, you actually will Zuling saves. I know that much. Where do I find the wills? Where do I find my saves?
I know what it is. It's first level, and you have how much int?
I have an intelligence score of +3.
All right, then it's 14 DC. The 2 thugs are unconscious, blinded, and stunned for 2d4 rounds.
Yep. Now it leaves
Wei is
natural
ooh,
20.
he resists.
Natural fucking.
He, you can see he is determined. He's gritty. The other thugs, however, they are they roll 2d4.
Yep.
That's a lot of rounds added up on top of each other. They're blind, unconscious, and stunned for 2d4. Then they're blinded and stunned for 1. Then they're stunned for 1 additional.
Yeah, color spray is incredibly overpowered.
Yeah, for low levels, it is a very, very powerful spell.
Actually, there's a way to do a gnome that takes it all the way up.
Let's see. Give me 2d.
Okay.
Alright, both of these thugs are blasted with this rainbow energy, and they fall over unconscious, knocked out from just the immense overstimulation.
Yep. So they're basically no longer in the fight.
Wei will attempt a disarm check. But he's going to attempt to disarm the chest from one of your hands.
He's not gonna respond.
He says, "Let me show you," and he will swing his sword up at your tentacle. Alright, your CMD is 16, meaning you drop the chest.
Do we hear a girl scream?
You saw the token.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
But I had a feeling before.
cringe. But it hits the ground, chest lock breaks, and spilling out, you see a young woman who is tied up and gagged.
Well.
The chest breaks and she spills out. The man says, "Bay, you're all right." Liu raises his dagger up and says, "This changes nothing." Thugs are still helpless. This thug runs over to Ayami. Oh, is that gonna be a crit not confirmed? Okay, it's a crit, but it's not confirmed.
Hey, cool, you still took out 90% of my hit points.
Yep, as you are running by, this thug runs up and jabs you in the side with the straight sword. This guy steps and slashes downwards at Abeth. However, he fails horribly.
Yeah, man, that's pretty bad.
Liu reaches into his pocket and pulls out... let's see. He's going to pull out a small, black device, like a small black ball. He steps 5 foot back, and he throws it right here, this 10-foot area. You guys both need to make reflex saves.
Okay.
They both
Wait,
fail.
he's throwing it here. Wouldn't Raybeth
He's throwing
be the
it
big one?
at this point,
Okay, he's throwing it between them.
with a 10-foot diameter. So a 10-foot area.
Okay. Okay.
He underhand throws it, and as it hits the ground, it starts to sizzle before it pops. That is not a 10-foot area. That's not a 10-foot area. That's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, that's a 10-foot radius.
Yep, it's a 10-foot area. Just these 4 squares.
Oh,
So
that would be.
You dingus. Yes, it's that.
Oh, okay.
give me a sec. I'm actually gonna make it.
The little pellet explodes and deals this much slashing damage as shrapnel explodes. This thug is cut, and this guard is seriously injured as he falls unconscious. This guard's unconscious and does nothing. This
The
thug
moral-
here... this thug here will come over to Ayana and hit her non-lethally.
Doesn't even get to hit me.
He swings the pommel of the sword, but you duck underneath it effectively. This thug is no longer confused, but he's dazed. He therefore does nothing. Ayami.
Oh, thug. at least one attack of opportunity will be made on me if I make any spell cast.
Unless
Wait,
you
you
5 foot
can't-
step right here.
Or cast offensively.
5 foot step here. I'm gonna cast hypnotism again.
All right.
I'm gonna just.
All right.
And it's will 16. They get a +2 because we are in combat.
All right. Give me a 2d4 of hit dice.
Only one of them will be affected.
All right. The one that failed is right here. He is fascinated.
For 4 rounds. That would have
Alright.
been nice to get on the other one, but
Well, these guys would have still been fascinated if Akuma didn't attack them. But yeah.
I
Akuma.
only attacked one.
yeah, and a guard's the one who stabbed the guy I had fascinated originally anyway. One of our guys.
Okay, so I have quite a bit of movement, and I am going to go help Ayame because I'm a nice guy.
Also, you left one of the squishiest people at the back.
That will provoke.
I'm well aware.
All
I'm
right.
flying, by the way.
All right.
Because that's the only way I have that much movement. Ooh, I think that would actually hit.
Oh god, why is it a 33?
Because he is level 6.
We're fighting a guy who's 3 levels higher than us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's a boss.
I
Doesn't do
take
any
3
damage. Oh wait, do you only have? Oh, you only have DR3 silver. I thought it was way more.
No, I have DR3.
All right, you take
It is
half.
not-
Nice.
It isn't. It's enough to go ahead and slow things down, but not enough to actually do.
Yep, you are nicked like on the back of your leg as you fly away.
I will laugh, even if it hurts. Okay, and then I land here and do a Hadouken to this guy.
One who does not look like he's currently tripping balls.
Correct.
Yeah, this whole south part of the battlefield, everyone just looks confused.
That is
Well-
just the entire deal with Ayami at the moment.
I am going to go ahead and add a point of what is it? My energy. What's it called again?
Animus?
Animus. Thank you. I'm going to use a point of animus for this. So if it hits, I get to do
Healing.
a total of 9 healing.
All right, give me the attack.
Okay. This is a touch attack against that guy.
Ouch. He's blasted. That hurts.
And we heal for 9. I am going to take 2 of that for myself, and I will give 7 to Ayame.
All right. Ami, you are back to full.
Thank you.
Steps into a building through a wall. This thug who was just exploded. This guy is clearly the issue. So you both step here. No. Well, I was gonna do something cool, but he'll just and stab him.
You'll just walk up and, stab bitch.
Commander Liu is slapped. Oh wow, that is he's looking bloody.
Okay, so up to there I go next.
Well, that's if we don't decide to betray this guy.
This guard jabs forward. 1 damage. Pog.
That guy has done, like, the 3rd most damage of this group.
Zhulang.
I'm trying to think if we're carrying on or if I'm gonna leave wholeheartedly in the cards. Heart of the cards.
What did the Hero deck say today?
Betrayal.
Hmm?
I no longer have the chest.
You can pick up the chest again.
The chest is empty.
Yeah, you now only need one hand to hold the chest. If you really wanted to, yeah.
Good step. What does it take to drink my mutagen? Standard Swift?
It's a
or what?
standard action.
Standard action. Okay.
Would you like to drink one?
Yeah.
Alright, which one? Con, Dex, or Strength? Con?
Strength.
Strength. Alright. You chug the potion and you feel empowered, but you feel actively dumber.
Okay.
Not
Then
even that. Even dumb, he has 14 intelligence.
I get +2 size bonus to my strength and a 60-foot dark vision.
Yep, that's already all included in everything.
Well, with alter self, it automatically. buffs
Oh,
me.
you're also... Wait, you're casting Alter Self?
Beast morph.
Beast Morph, what is this?
Beast morph mutagen. I'm literally using it because it's the first time I get to use it.
Beast Morph. Whenever... So you take on animalistic features.
Yep.
But you're already
Yeah.
a furry.
Put it in. Yeah. I posted in chat what I'm looking like.
Okay, you gain one of the abilities used from Alter Self, so you gain +2 bonus to your strength. Alright, I will give that to you.
Interesting.
Okay, Alter Self Medium, you're now affected by... Oh, I made you bleeding by accident, not bad. Alright, so you start chugging shit. What animalistic features do you take on, besides that of being a turtle? You just become more turtle-y?
More octopus-like.
You gain, like...
Further
weird...
tentacles.
you gain, like, yeah, you gain, like, cephalopod-like features.
Yep. Chat. Just look in chat. General.
Oh, I see. Okay. Hey, Beth.
Alright,
The
well,
young woman spills out onto the concrete next to you. Zhuling steps back and becomes a horrible monstrosity.
No, just a casual Tuesday.
And the only man still standing is, I guess, the guy below you, and Wei, the nobleman with the dueling sword to the north of you.
Yeah, gonna cast shield on myself.
Alright, cool. Standard action shield.
Standard action shield and move the flank.
That will provoke.
No, won't necessarily.
Oh, with the specific movements you took. Yeah, of course not.
Yeah, because like it would be pretty much God damn it, just there and then down.
Alright, you're now shielded. Thug's unconscious. The dueling sword guy starts stepping forward.
He provokes.
Okay. Make a swing.
Bad. Bad boy.
That's a good miss.
You stomp down and he just ducks underneath you. You become very easy to telegraph.
Yeah.
Steps here. And he will swing forward, jabbing with his dueling sword.
Non-lethally, right?
Nope.
Alright. I was gonna take his side, but not anymore.
He jabs Commander Liu. Commander Liu stumbles backwards. He has 1 HP. And Wei says, Surrender, Commander. As a free action, he gets Intimidate when he does damage.
Uh-oh. Is this Basilius?
No, he just has the feat that Basilius has.
Okay.
Commander Liu is shaken. He's pretty spooked.
We're clearly not the good guys in this situation.
Commander Liu, 5-foot step. He can't step. He can step under this balcony. He's out of funny tricks. So he reaches into his pocket, and as a standard action, he pulls out a potion of Cure Light Wounds, which he will drink. He heals 4. 7. He sort of stumbles back and he says, with kind of a shaky voice, now that he's very, very close to death, I won't surrender. Mercenaries, kill this one. He points that way. This courtier spy is asleep. Thug, he will move here, then here, attack Akuma. That misses.
I always forget how hard Akuma is to hit.
This thug is no longer dazed, and will attack to the south west of him. Crit, but not confirmed.
Again!
I'm very surprised how many times that's happening. Etrigan.
Let's hope.
Ayame, it is your turn.
Dang, this is a hard thing to decide, because this guy is not good, and I don't even think... You know,
Just keep
what?
stalling.
5...
Combat's over next round.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna step here, and I'm going to cast Hypnotism again.
On who?
So I've been reading the spell wrong. According to the spell, it's an area around me. I assumed it was like the sleep spell that I'm used to.
Close. Several living creatures, no more of 2...
I could have hit the guys who I was hitting, I think, with movement and still gotten around to where I was standing. So I am sorry for misreading the spell.
Okay.
So I'm stepping here, so it's radius, which I do this, so I can.
Alright, who are you targeting? I assume this guy and this guy?
Yes.
Alright, I'll roll for them. They get a +2 because they're in combat.
Yep, and my DC is 1 higher than normal because it is enchantment.
Is it any different than the hypnotism spell?
It is
This is the
exactly the
hypnotism
hypnotism spell. Yeah.
Oh, then no, you're doing it right. It is a range close, which means that you can go ahead and choose...
target someone.
Oh yeah, if it was around you, the range would say aura around you or self.
or
Okay.
personal.
You can blame Foundry then, because when I hover over range, it gives me like a big aura around myself. I didn't know that was, and this is how far out from you it hits.
That is exactly what it is. It's how far out from you it goes.
And also,
Okay.
yeah, if you mouse over where it says range on the hypnotism thing, it shows you the big red thing.
That's what I was
That's how
talking
far.
about.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought-
how far it can reach.
I thought that's the shape the spell took.
So either way, it's you
Either
still.
way, I could have
yeah.
still done everything I did.
The thug next to you, Abel, is fascinated. He stops fighting you to look at Ayami. The thug,
6.
the thug fighting the thug fighting Akuma,
Well,
however, is
yeah.
not.
And he's actually rolled. If I had rolled 2 more, it would have gotten this guy.
Yep.
For 7 rounds.
Oh, this guy. No, that guy has 6 hit dice by himself.
yes, if I had
Yeah.
rolled 8.
Oh yeah, because it starts with the lowest hit dice, huh?
Oh no, it would have then gotten this guy. I physically couldn't unless I had already fascinated everyone else on the board.
Alright, Akuma.
Okay, I am going to go over here and protect our benefactor. I know that pulls another attack of op.
It does. This one, the Shout Thug will make it as a trip.
I'm flying. You can't.
Never mind then. Then he'll just swing at you normally. Actually, no,
As
no.
you're taking
I'll
off.
say, actually, no. He goes for the trip, but you just take off.
Yeah.
He just goes for like a leg sweep, Karate Kid style.
Go for the legs. But master, I said go for the legs.
Okay, Akuma.
I'm doing an enduring crane strike against that guy there.
All right.
With Dukin.
That hits.
So I do 7 damage, and I forgot to add the roll for that, so I'll just roll. And I heal our benefactor for another. What does it say? Is it plus initiation? So 7 HP.
All right, he's up to full again. Thank you, Akuma.
And that puts me out of abilities. I have to go ahead and take it 2 rounds of doing nothing.
These two guys in the southwest are just going at each other. It's a crit, but it's not. Zhulang.
Is Bay prone?
She is prone.
Okay, I'm gonna occupy your square.
That's fine.
Step. Okay,
Protective
I'm gonna
turtle steps over.
combat. Let's go. Boom.
Wei quickly takes a defensive stance. He's ready. All right. Do we have 2 claws?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, who are you hitting?
I am going after Way first, non-lethal.
All right. First attack. Miss. Second attack. Miss. Third attack hits non-lethally. 12 damage. The last attack hits non-lethally. 25 damage.
Fuck.
He is now bloodied. He's still standing.
Wow.
Yeah, you batter him around, careful not to cut him or cause any serious damage, and he still stands with his sword raised. Hey, Beth.
I'm gonna try and disarm him.
Wei?
Yeah, wait.
Alright. Yeah, Wei. Let's see. Alright, give me a check.
I'm also flanking him, so.
You're not going to be happy when I tell you the DC.
Oh boy.
Because he has improved disarm and a weapon chain around his wrist.
Can I say trip instead?
You may attempt to trip, yes.
Okay, because the scarf's also a trip weapon.
Same DC, but just not with a bonus. DC,
Well.
DC 24.
Oh. Oof.
Well, good luck.
That ain't happening, Chief.
He's a sword lord. He has a prestige class. He's very, very tricky with maneuvers.
Alright, well, I'm flanking, so that's like what?
It's an additional +2.
So realistically, in order
you
to-
can do it with a natural 20.
that
Yeah.
is the case, yes, so that's to be a nat 20.
And there's been a lot of 20s rolled.
Ooh,
That is a 3.
that is close to the opposite of a 20.
Yeah.
It was also close to a 19, which would have just been even sadder.
Oh.
Okay, you swing the scarf and wrap it around Wei's leg, and as you pull, he sort of pulls away, and in order to not let the scarf go to your hands, it unlatches itself from his leg. Thugs do nothing, because a lot of them are just, like, permanently disabled.
Who
Just
are
to let you know, your combat maneuver bonus should be based off of dexterity, not
Allow me
based
to
off-
change. Oh, it is.
I just did it for him.
Alright, yeah, that still would have failed, but now it actually has +5
little
instead
bit
of +0.
better.
Oh, so that was actually pretty possible with your +7. You
It
needed
had
to
like
roll...
it had like a 30% chance, yeah.
Yeah, you need to roll above I think a 17.
Alright. Wei will
No.
5 foot step away from you, Zhulang,
Okay.
and he will attempt improve disarm at Aveth.
Does that provoke?
No, because it is improved.
Okay.
He has the feat, so it does not provoke.
Nice.
Oh, it's improved!
22.
Alright, he swings forward. As you sort of reflexively swing, the scarf wraps around his dueling sword, which he tugs, and the scarf flies out of your hand to this square.
Ah, but
The scarf hasn't talked at all.
yeah, that is the other thing. Yeah.
As the scarf is pulled away in your mind, you hear, "Ow!"
I don't know why, I just heard Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
All right. Wei
Mustache.
Zedong levels the sword at you after it. Surrender. All the thugs go. Commander Liu will step forward and help Bei up, but hold her by her restraints.
Oh, she's chained?
Yeah, she's chained and gagged. I mean, why do you think she was so quiet when you were in the chest?
I don't know, she was unconscious?
No, she's very conscious.
You just make me want to burn a man alive.
This thug will step forward.
Shame
And will
I don't have
swing
an
at
attack
you.
I can do.
Missing. This thug continues his fucking epic duel with the guy over here. Oh, Ayami.
That's the karma from all of his nat 20s. So I'm going to 5 foot step here. I'm then going to spin around and point at this guy who has a sword to my friend's neck and cast Daze on...
Alright, you cast Daze.
Oh wait, that can't work on 5 hit dice or more creatures. I would know that.
Damn, I was hoping you'd forget that.
So I cast Daze on this bastard.
Alright.
He passes.
He's not dazed.
I'm also just running out of spell slots, so...
Daze is one of the, like, better cantrips. Akuma.
Okay, I am going to. Is this guy here? Is he standing?
He is fascinated. He's still just staring at Ayami.
I am going to do a 5 foot step and do a full round action. I threaten everything within 15 feet of myself for the current moment.
With provokes, alright.
And I have 7 attacks of opportunity.
What?
That's all I can do.
So yeah, it's one of your maneuvers, right?
No, it's actually how I recover my maneuvers.
Oh, okay.
But I get wisdom +1 in attacks of ops while I'm doing it.
That's pretty cool.
And
That's
I have to,
terrifying!
Not if no one moves.
right. If no one moves, then it doesn't do anything. It just has an effect if people move.
But you're lucky. This guy down here is definitely gonna step forward.
Well,
This
if
thug
it's
does
5
nothing.
foot step, it's not gonna matter.
This guard is gonna attempt to finally kill this guy off.
He hasn't been 5 foot stepping though.
Missing. These guys way down here are on their own fight.
Let them be because we saw how minusculely epic the duel was.
Zhu Lang. The guy, Wei, he's looking pretty beat up, but he is still standing. Okay, that's a miss. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a miss. Oh. Hits together.
Non-lethal.
Yep, I know. Those hits. Let's see if those hits together are enough to knock him out. It's plus 22 damage.
Yeah.
That is enough. With that final claw, you punch him, and he stumbles before falling over unconscious. When Wei goes down, all the other guards very easily surrender. All the other thugs surrender.
Oomstar not unconscious, fascinated, or bleeding out.
Immediately attacked Liu with my tentacle.
You bash him.
Does it hit?
It does hit.
That's a grab attack. Grapple.
Alright. You attempt to grapple him. You knock him almost completely unconscious. That still grabs. Okay, you sort of wrap the tentacle up around like his neck and torso and sort of lift him into the air.
Yeah.
Oh, creepy turtle tentacle.
But Bay sort of stumbles over and falls to her knees. Let me go.
Are we out of combat?
You are out of combat, yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna get the gag out of her mouth.
Yep, you run over and quickly untie the rag that is sort of tied up around her, and she's sort of, thank you.
It's fine. Oh, and you. And I'm going to, with one of my magical tails flashes into existence as I look at Liu, and I'm going to cast Charm Person. Stay quiet, won't you?
Excuse me.
Oh, dang,
he
he
grits-
passes for the moment.
He grits his teeth. Let me go. He's like being held 10 feet in the air by a tentacle.
Well, if you want to be let go, you're going to explain why you had a woman like this, with a man like that coming after her, in a chest instead of being escorted in a coterie like she should be.
It's just orders. Lord and Light is promised her as his wife. Their brother, he points that way. He says he wouldn't accept it. Said he'd try to get her back.
Was the
Interesting.
dowry already paid?
He says, dowry? He sort of looks confused.
Oh,
No,
wait,
she was
Sorry.
arranged. Her parents and Lai. They're making a deal. He's sort of gripping at the tentacle, trying to get out, but he's too weak to.
Huh.
Alright, I
I'll
will
be
look
up-
to everyone else.
It is part of a deal. If it's part
Yeah.
of a deal, it's part of a deal.
I don't like it, but it's not my business to get mixed up in politics such as this. Although, had it been for any other reason, or should you be lying to me, no, I will not forget your face.
He says, "Ah, if you want to get paid, you'll let me go."
I will lower him down to the ground.
All right.
and then I will pick up Bay.
She sort of she yells out in surprise. Ah, let me go! She's sort of hitting at your tentacle.
Is what he says true?
She says, "Yes, I don't want to marry that man. He's a pig of a human."
So are most humans, sadly.
Okay. She starts hitting. She's just hitting at your tentacle, trying to get free. She's squirming, trying to free herself.
Miss, I have a question. Do you know of any of the deals that are being made for your marriage?
He says, Lord and Light, he's selling my father. She sort of scowls. One of his companies.
Quite interesting.
He says, and Lai says that he'd only sell the company for something really valuable, and my father offered my hand in marriage.
Out of game, what do I know about the Zedong family?
Make knowledge nobility.
I think I might actually have something on that. Let me hit F11 so I can look at my full sheet. Not much.
Unfortunately,
My
no.
city.
Unfortunately, yeah, no. Northern nobles aren't really your expertise.
I'm attempting to figure out how I could help. With that, I'm kind of again. I usually keep the crest covered, but I'm shifting to reveal the Nomai family crest, who I assume do this kind of business somewhat regularly.
She does not seem to immediately recognize it. Liu puts his dagger away and says, "All right, before all these fools wake up or some guards arrive, we should head out." Put her back in the chest.
Will do.
And
I will
Liu
drop her in the box.
turns to Uayami, and the reason she was gagged is so we wouldn't have the guards called on us every other street.
Well, you are attempting to marry a woman off to someone she doesn't love.
That's hardly relevant.
That's common practice.
Yeah, you think I don't know that?
All right.
I will remind you why I was sent to a f***ing shrine, right?
Okay, you put her in the box and locked up. You lock her up, and you travel the rest of your journey. However, because she's not gagged, you are stopped by guards several times, and Liu has to explain the situation to them.
I assume we take Wei with us, or we just left
No,
him there.
no. Liu just tells you to leave him.
Okay.
I took a second to like drag him and prop him up so he looked like he was maybe just drunk.
Yep. So all the thugs are summarily knocked out. One of them was killed. But you flee the scene.
Flee the scene is not the correct term.
It is. You did. Yeah. It is. We
We
won't.
were attacked.
Yes.
But we still fled the scene.
All right. When you arrive, let me unbuff. Everyone can get rid of all their buffs and shit, because it's another like 25 to 30 minutes before you even arrive.
Cool,
Oh,
my
well,
major
I
is
would still be
up then.
large.
How long does a large person last?
Wait, no. I mean, not large. I
Oh,
would
you still be strong.
Yeah.
You'd
All right.
still be strong
And my
dumb.
ultra self. Yeah.
Your mage armor would still be there because it's 4 hour. Or 3 hour?
All right.
It's 3 hours, yes.
All right. Very quickly, you arrive at a beautiful noble estate on the south side of town. Grab your character.
Oh, by the way, I'm 100% telling our noble friend about what this deal was.
Alright. I'm just gonna put Bay on the side until the chest is open again. One sec. Let's get away from this more intense music.
No, perfectly intense.
So
At least you guys aren't like, Trials of the Shogun. Remember the marriage you guys set up in Trials of the Shogun, Spider?
That was amazing.
Yeah, you guys arranged the marriage of like a 43-year-old dude and like a 13-year-old girl.
Yes.
oh boy.
No, a 13-year-old spider girl.
Yeah, she was a weird spider lady. She was like a demigod, but she was 13.
Yeah.
Oh, she was an arachne?
No, she was a, what's it called? She was a daughter of the yokai of spiders.
So an arachne. Because an arachne is a half spider person.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the race doesn't really exist, but she had, like, spider-like features.
And the closest you would get in these games is a drider. But that's specifically
Hey,
male.
Tanky.
What?
When are you gonna make Ettercaps a playable race? I
When,
know you were talking about it for a while.
I mean, they eventually can be, yeah.
I will say, this makes me uncomfortable simply because of backstory reasons.
Yeah, I know that. I thought you would have more to say. I was
No, if
ready
I-
to take this girl and run away.
If I had actually gotten decently high and could maybe have worked a deal out, because my family would probably love to do business up here if they got the chance.
Alright, you arrive.
Oh, note, I am covering the sigil up again.
Alright.
Because that's probably not good with a slob of a human like
She,
this guy.
he turns around and he says, alright. I'm going to go, get some rest. Right here through the door, into the courtyard. He opens the door up. And this guy walks away, out of sight. Hey, Beth, you good?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, the ruler selected.
I'm aware.
Oh, here she comes. Okay, here you go.
Raybeth just dashes like a cat in the night.
Okay, weird. You guys are walking backwards.
Oh, I thought that was you. That's why I moved back. I thought you had something to describe to us as we got to the door.
Yep. You walk through, and you see a courtyard filled with guards and a portly-looking man, maybe in his late 50s.
He does not
Oh,
seem to
it's
be.
fancy.
he does not. Seem yeah, it's like she's like I have to agree with the whole last. She's not exactly that.
He says, "Hello, friends. You've arrived. Thank you so much. I heard you had a bit of trouble on the way, but good work dealing with it. Come. Place down the chest to the south, right about there. And I'll go and, oh, I guess I can retrieve your pay on from my personal funds." He reaches into a small bag. Looks like a bag of holding.
I will throw the chest. No, I'm kidding.
Throw the chest at him! She's the one who murdered him! Her body weight did the damage!
You throw the chest up, and I blast it.
He says,
Yeah.
Oh,
this sum should cover it. He gives you, or he steps forward and sort of holds a bag out.
I will grab it and immediately count it in front of him.
I was about
Well, you can't count it because it is a, he says, you look into it, it's just a black space. It says, oh, it's a bag of holding. If you wish to spill it out, you can do so here. It should be, is exactly what I promised, 1,000 jade pieces. I hope you don't mind that it's in jade. I don't have any smaller coins.
No, we can convert it. It's fine.
Okay, you spill it out and count as you, Lang?
Yes.
Alright. You spill it out, and over the course of like maybe 5-6 minutes, you count out 1,000 little jade coins. They're about the size of your thumbnail, and they are shaped in little triangle pieces with an engraving of a Shao or an Asoran dragon on it.
Mm.
So, well, it's to your liking.
They seem to be in order.
Well then, my guards will see you out. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
If I have any more work for you, I'll contact you through Bailian.
Very well.
Treat the concubine well, and then I will walk off.
He sort of wrinkles his nose. Concubine? How barbaric. He sort of steps away, and he just kind of just leaves. The guards the chest and move it.
He just wanted to ruin a young woman's life, I guess. Or is he actually
Wow,
planning to treat
he
her like
doesn't
a
even-
wife?
I just
Doesn't
imagine,
he-
like, I could just imagine, like, no, that's not the person being married. It's like his son or something. He's just the one providing the
I mean-
monetary expenses.
That actually might be what's happening.
No, it's
The
just
other-
that she's not his concubine, she's his wife.
Oh,
It's very different. Concubine is what you'd call a sex slave.
yeah, fair enough.
Well, that's
mean-
what he's been treating her like, so that's why
He
Zhu Lang
did
made
have
the
us
comment.
carry her in a chest.
It was the only way to not draw too much suspicion.
Sure. Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean,
You know how long that journey would have been if, like, every few seconds you were stopped by the people yelling for the guards because you have a screaming woman in your hands?
I don't know what role it would be to understand if this is an illegal business practice.
It is not.
From your knowledge of nobility and pretty much everyone's general knowledge of Shao culture, this is totally normal. It's just, I mean, it's normal for a woman to not want to marry a person her family has arranged her to. It's not normal usually to carry that woman in a chest, but technically it's not illegal.
Well, you'll find actually under child law section 52E, should a wife be carried in a chest to her husband before the wedding, the marriage is annulled and she is free.
All right. Would you like that platinum transferred or that jade transferred into gold?
Yeah.
All right, you have 21,000 gold after that mission.
We need 30,000 more.
Later that night, you're recounting the story to to Tao, and she sort of puts her hand over her mouth. Oh, that's terrible.
I wish to get that news to not Bite. What's our noble friend's name?
By Leon, you were about to say it correctly.
Okay, there's been so many weird nobles today.
She says,
I wish to tell Bai as soon as possible.
I'll pen it to him.
As, at least I personally find actions such as that deplorable.
She pours you all tea, or she's actually running low on booze. She doesn't usually have alcohol here.
Something I was going to ask but didn't get a chance is what would it have taken to notice the house and the features of the house and the guards and stuff like that? To really get a good idea of that.
What, like examine the noble house you were just at?
Yeah, as we were leaving.
It wouldn't take a roll at all. They're very, very ostentatious. Very rich family.
Okay. I wanted to know where the guards were just kind of like looking.
Oh, they were clearly scattered all about. They weren't on any patrol or anything. They were all ready for you guys to arrive.
Okay.
1 second, I'm getting a phone call.
So we're all gonna agree to spend that money on a vest that makes it so I don't have to take a negative when I use my mutagen, right?
I don't care.
No,
I-
I don't care either. I mean, game's almost over.
I mean,
Halfway there.
Not if we spend that money on an item like that, but
Yeah.
You guys also all hit level 4.
Yay!
Oh, sweet! I have second level spell.
I'll probably do the level up another time because I'm getting tired.
Oh, you wanna call it?
Well, that's just me though. I can keep going. It's just doing the entire paperwork needed to do the level up is just gonna be Snoresville.
Well, what I would like to do, is I would like to do a little bit of in character roleplay for that evening, if you guys are up for
With the
it.
party? Alright.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Alright, let's get you guys a table to chat at. So you guys aren't like talking down the fucking bar at each other. Boji's also there.
I'm not sure how to roll for health.
So
You roll a d8. No, a d6. Because you're a sorceress. 4.
Plus
Let me add
1,
that.
5. Nice. That's actually pretty decent for me.
Alright, you guys can roleplay with each other while leveling up, or you can level up and roleplay.
so we're agreed, right, that we are going back. I mean, we did our duty and turned the young lady in, but that doesn't mean that we're going to leave her there, does it?
I would prefer not to.
Yeah, well,
I-
I mean, at the same time, it's just the way this place works, you know?
I understand it's the way it works.
I believe it's a barbaric custom, but
But-
it is the way of high society.
Okay, but
Disgusting is what it is.
but
I am
We're looking-
okay with going back and freeing the young lady.
but I am willing to bet that the brother will pay a small reward
Fortune?
for getting his sister back.
Playing both sides, you think they would take well to that?
I don't think I really care at this point. We
Oh.
just need, and as long as we don't make it obvious who's to our previous benefactors who did it, I don't think that there's a issue.
Also, Abeth, you're gonna need to. Everyone needs to roll hit dice.
Yeah.
D8. Oh, and you also get to pick 2 first level spells to know.
I know, I'm just.
I know.
learned so few spells.
Like I said, I'll
I
probably
get
do
another
that level up one.
tentacle! Or I could pick something else.
That was idiot.
So I'll likely handle a level up another time. I'm just mentally drained.
So, what do you guys think about that?
I would like to remove her from the situation. And the problem is, what would happen if we did so?
It's another job.
That is true.
I mean, we're just doing jobs, right?
That is very true, but it would have to be whatever her brother could pay. Her father or mother or whoever was pretty much selling her off. We cannot, I believe, should we not should we rescue her, but I don't think they would be very happy if we gave her back to the family. Only her brother seemed to want her.
Yeah, and what's your point?
Meaning, we won't get the payment of a noble family, we'll get payment of whatever the brother has in his pocket.
And your point?
Nothing, I'm just bringing a point up of payment.
If the brother was willing to pay me 3 copper, I would consider it a job and consider it something to do. Especially
know.
since it's something that seems appropriate. So it does not matter what pay he brings.
I agree.
Okay.
I am simply bringing it up to those of you who are more monetarily focused.
I don't think anybody is that monetarily focused. I think everybody was very close to not turning her in.
Oh yes, I wish to burn that bastard alive in his very home, but did not wish to die doing so.
So, let's go take care of this.
We should do it another day and simply scout the house today.
Well, we might find somebody that's good at scouting.
Hmm.
Maybe somebody that can fly and is fairly quiet.
Those are all good points.
OG scratches his beard. Where could we find someone like that?
I don't know.
Why don't you do one of your deck things? He sort of nudges Ayami to see if it's a good idea. I like seeing the cards drawn.
OG, one of these days I'll have to give you a reading.
Oh, I don't believe in any of it. I just like the way you guys react.
But I mean, it actually technically, in a way, we draw the betrayer, and if you think about it, we are considering betraying our former employer.
That is very true. 2.
2. You draw the card. The Keep. It represents quiet, unshakable strength and withstanding of hardships.
That could literally mean absolutely anything.
Yeah, it is not helpful.
For
Wait,
once,
what-
that's a
what
card
was
that-
it?
It is the Keep, the neutral good card of strength. It represents quiet, unshakable strength and withstanding hardships.
Oh, I think that represents the lady just fine.
Hmm.
So, are we agreed that this should be our next step?
I believe it is a good idea, in the very least. Hmm.
Alright, gang. Once we're fully leveled up, we'll do that.
I'm really trying to figure out what spell I should take.
Let's see, for Abeth, all you have to do is pick 2 second level spells to know. And I think that's it.
Oh, she gets an ability score improvement.
Oh yes, an ability score
Oh, that
improvement.
is true.
You'll want to increase your dexterity most likely. Since it's a 17, it would jump it to an 18.
Yeah. So I'll do that to plus 3, yeah.
And the best way to do that is add a feature. Would you like me to take care of that for you?
Please. Because I don't know how to use this.
While you guys are sitting, Abeth, you hear something.
Damn, that was a shitty roll for my health. Okay.
Should have kept the average.
I mean, yeah.
That's what I do.
Well, every other time I've been rolling max. It's like, okay.
Alright, 25 from 24. Nice. You hear something, Abeth.
Alright.
Hey.
What?
Hey, you.
Yeah, she's kind of looking around briefly.
Finally awake.
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush. I have that got. By the way, I hate that game, Skyrim. But I have that memorized. Like the whole. I bet you I could.
Everyone has it memorized.
I was about to say. I bet you I could. From the moment you get on the from the moment you get in the cart to the dragon attack, I could say every line of dialogue. He says.
In the clouds, even though it's on the tower already.
He says. Down here. Around your neck.
Start strangling you.
I was gonna make it, like, belligerently harass you. But I decided against it.
You decided against the Alucard's decapitated head treatment.
I don't get the reference.
Hellsing abridged.
Even less so. He said, "It's me. The scarf."
Well, isn't that something?
Why do you keep swinging me around?
Well, you're a weapon.
But I'm also a scarf.
You're a fashionable weapon.
I have to check its intelligence. One sec. It's got an int of 11. Alright.
Yeah.
He says, "So what are we doing next?" Don't worry about everyone else hearing me. No one else can.
Meanwhile, she's not really talking. She's literally probably just talking to no one.
And don't worry, you're not crazy either.
Nice tits, bitch. No. That'd be really bad. Just a weapon that harasses you.
Oh, that would be terrifying.
Yeah, well, luckily that wasn't rolled as an option.
He says, "So what are we doing next? Have a few drinks? Haven't been to a bar in a while, just this shitty tea shop."
Well, unfortunately, I'm not aware of any bars.
We passed a bunch of bars.
Yeah, by the way, for the record, Beth's not doing any telepathy. She is literally just...
And we passed a bunch of bars on the way here. You just walked right by him. Delivering that lady to her, whatever, her husband.
I suppose I'm getting sick of tea.
He's silent again.
Yeah, so yeah, so there's like that one-sided conversation that happened, more or less, and she'll just kind of shrug and stand up.
Okay, Beth, you stand up.
After by the way, having a one-sided conversation.
Everyone kind of shrugs it off. Everyone goes crazy every now and again.
I'm probably gonna head out for a bit.
Okay, we'll talk to you soon.
Enjoy.
Yep. And she'll more or less basically head out to a random bar.
I have no idea what spells to take. I don't know if it's
Alright,
worth...
would you like to play a scene, or would you like to just go to the bar?
Just go to the bar.
Alright.
Just like him.
Step out of the scene for a second. Oh, wait. This seat's warmer.
You stop being creepy.
I'm just saying. I didn't even mean it in that way. It's just cold.
Well, we should try and figure out what we can do to get that woman out of that situation. I'm really currently just trying.
Munchkin climbs up onto the bench. I heard women in situation. What's going on?
Munchkin, someone has been put into an arranged marriage with a fat oaf of a noble.
Ah, yes, I've heard the story.
And we are trying to figure out how to extricate her from said situation.
Ah, well, it depends on how legal you want to do it.
Oh, nothing we were going to try would be legal.
I mean, she could always try to divorce him.
Sold off. She won't have that option.
Well, I mean, technically she does, he says. It just wouldn't spell well for her family.
Nothing spells well for her family unless she manages to escape and cannot be found. Even then, it probably doesn't spell well for her family.
Well, she could always get on a boat for Minkai, or Rashomon, or hell, even all the way north to Ikrun.
That's
It would be
true.
over an 8-month boat ride up that far north, but no one would ever find her.
That is very true. Sorry, I am also personally. I am very trying to figure out what spell singular I get to take.
Oh, yeah, so I get spell recall, and that's a thing.
I already put it in along with your added in your.
I'll be
arcane
right
point
back.
for you.
Okay.
And then went ahead and set up your skills based upon what skills you had already chosen, because usually you just up those skills. You're welcome to change it around if you like, but I went ahead and did the best option for you.
Which was
I went ahead and increased your skills. I went ahead and increased your knowledge planes because you were doing that one. Knowledge dungeoneering, knowledge arcana, intimidate because it's semi useful skill. Spellcraft because that should be your bread and butter.
Did you
And
put 2
then
ranks into Arcana, or?
I put 1 rank into Arcana. You had already put a rank in.
Well, I
I
mean,
did not.
I'm gonna remove that because let's be real. I have the Black Blade. It has Arcana.
Okay.
So.
Like I said, I just put it in based upon quick. Then I would recommend putting the other point into you don't have a good enough for UMD. I would recommend it into either climb to make it so that you can keep that useful, or I don't know, maybe another point into intimidate. Uh, and then on your background skills, I increased your dance because that's one of your really big ones, and then I threw weaving up by 1.
Okay.
I didn't know which one you wanted.
No,
I knew
that's
that
fine.
you had...
That's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
I was thinking weaving just because it's an int based skill versus brewer and innkeep, which are wisdom based skills, and you're not so good with those. And then I was looking through the spells, and I was going to recommend that you snag Flaming Sphere as a spell. It gives you a constant combat option that lasts for a little bit of time.
Was that a suggestion for me?
I'll probably just spend some time looking through the spell book at a later date.
Okay. Well, even if you do spend some time looking at the spell book, I recommend Flaming Sphere. It is a very good a control type spell that allows you to control the battlefield a little bit. And it's one of the things that your character could really do well, especially since you can move around the battlefield and you can use the Flaming Sphere to help block people from approaching you so that you can get around to choosing one person to affect.
Because I'm back. Because Abeth is tired, and I didn't expect you guys to want to go back to save the noble woman. I didn't expect you to take their side at all.
It's only because of Ayami.
They did learn about why I was sent to that shrine a while
No,
back.
I know. I mean, I never expected you to take the side of the noble at all.
Oh,
Listen, you gotta scam bitches.
I expected you guys to immediately, when you realized it was like an innocent woman, to immediately be like, nope, we're not doing this.
Well, at the same time, this was on behalf
It's common
of
practice.
It's common practice, and this was on behalf of Bai Liang.
You know.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make sure we gave Bailey
So I will
a
have
good
to,
name.
by next Monday, I will have to prep like a Mission Impossible style infiltration of the noble estate.
I hope everybody didn't mind me throwing that out as an idea. I just thought it would be
No.
No, that's perfect. Uh, I'm
fun.
really. Should I take invisibility bubble?
No, I think hideous laughter.
Hideous laughter, which would be under enchantment, I believe.
Yeah, you're an enchanter, right?
I have a lot. No, kitsune are enchanters by nature.
No, I mean, what's it called? You had bonuses to enchantment spells, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I
literally
meant.
just innately kitsune.
Mm-hmm. Do you get anything special this level 4, for being a hero
Nope.
or being a nine-tailed
Remember,
oracle?
I don't get anything really unless it's an odd level as a sorcerer.
Ah, okay.
Sorcerer is one of the class that gets almost nothing but one new spell every level. And even if that. Yeah, it gets a lot of good options eventually, though.
Oh yeah, next level you'll get a new magical tail.
Yes, and then the next level I also get another magical tail. Because
I was gonna say in one level you could take magical tail as a feat. And then
well, I take
get 2 magical tails in one level.
I get that at 7, yes. Because I get one from my background at level 3, then every 4 levels after I get another one, and then it's an odd level so I can take one. But I learned I don't replace my bloodline feats with magical tail.
Oh, no, you're looking at Nine-Tailed Air. Nine-Tailed
Which
Mystic is the one we were using. Where every time you get a bloodline power, you instead get magical tail.
Then I wouldn't have any of my bloodline powers, which I've been using.
No, bloodline spells.
Oh.
Which you haven't been getting anyway.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I'm fine with using that.
Yeah,
I was
gonna say we were using Nine-Tailed Mystic, not Nine-Tailed Air.
When I originally made her, it was Nine-Tailed Air. It's actually still Nine-Tailed Air on the sheet. Because you don't have Nine-Tailed Mystic.
Oh yeah, because it's a third-party thing. It's not in the... Yeah, because you don't have Ill Omen, which is a spell you would have gotten at level 3.
I don't have any of my bonus spells.
Yep. So
also, I need to make sure this is the correct number of second-level spells I have.
1.
Spell slots. No, spell slots.
Oh,
because
spell
of my
slots?
increase.
Yep, it's correct.
It's 4?
Yep, 4. 3 plus 1.
I will say, that is the only thing I like about Pathfinder over 5th edition.
The extra spells for higher stats. I love that mechanic. It's very good.
Well, that, and you innately start out with, like, 3 spell slots in something. Even when it's, like, 4th level.
Ooh, at level 9, you actually get to draw your hero deck in combat to get bonuses.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Shame we'll never reach level 9.
I mean, you might, if you guys keep going.
I was only half kidding about buying that vest.
I was about to say, you guys are gaining a level like every 2 sessions.
That we do combat. We might not do combat for like.
I mean, you don't.
What's
it called? You don't have to do combat to gain levels.
No.
Fair.
We don't do we don't do experience. We do milestone leveling.
I was about to say. Also, I don't think we had this conversation about defrauding a noble out here. We maybe did it in one of these private rooms.
I mean, no one else is in the tea shop.
I know, but people are walking by. I'm joking. But yeah, no. Ayami gets nuts by level 9. Because once I realized that... So, when I realized that I was doing the feats wrong, and that at level 7 I don't get 2 magical tails now, I get 1. I had gotten my math wrong.
1 second. Zhulang, did you roll HP and add it yet?
No, I have not. I'll just take average.
Average to 4. All right.
rolled because I'm already a squishy caster. What can it hurt me?
I mean, you could get a 1 like Abe that. That sucks.
Yeah, but I already have like half Abeth's hit points already.
True.
So it's only really beneficial for playing into the squishy caster. So I will have a 5th level spell at level 9.
So, did I tell you guys the story of how I technically paid $400 to get 1 day off work? Because
No.
I was having some troubles with my accelerator on Sunday when I was at work. So I was like, whatever. My accelerator is taking a little bit harder, more pressure to accelerate. So I thought it was kind of weird, but I was like, whatever. I'll tell like my grandfather because he works on cars when I get home. But when I was on the way back from a pizza run, I pressed down on the pedal hard, obviously because I had to, and there was this pop, and then my accelerator failed. The throttle body broke, and it took $400 to buy the new parts for the car.
Oh, that sucks.
But I got to go home like off work like 4 hours early, so that was pretty cool. Good, good thing and everything.
Yeah.
And now I get a 4-day. But now I get today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday off because Pizza Hut isn't open on Thanksgiving.
Oh, well, that's good.
And then I might get Friday off because I requested the day after Friday off. Because my family does Thanksgiving on Fridays.
Okay. Yeah, I will tell you, last week was a crazy week for me in terms of games. Season 1 for Monster of the Week ended.